I am heading out to do some local wildlife photography because I'm dying to get out and there is nowhere else that I can go right now. So we're gonna head to the local park, go find some cute, fun local animals of the Northwest. All right, let's go. We have made it to the park. This is the most nature I have experienced in like 4 or 5 months. My mini dose of like trees and flowers and stuff. So this is what we have to come for. Our ducklings in the pond this morning. That tiny little dot there, that's an adorable duckling. Ducklings are very cute. I'm gonna see if I can actually get like decent pictures of them on my camera. Wish me luck. Right. Ducklings are very popular right now, as is to be expected, so I think I got some cute duckling b-roll. We shall see, because I'm very shaky and my camera has absolutely no stabilization. We're going to find some very exotic wildlife now, looking for squirrels. Well, let's just walk through the woods, why not? I found some squirrels. They're quite cute. They're gonna disappear as soon as I take my camera out, but we're gonna try anyway. Attempt this. See how it goes. Guys, the squirrel is like at my feet. I have no idea why. That's my knee. That's the squirrel. He's like 6 inches away. I can't even take pictures right now because he's past the minimum focusing distance of my camera. And the GoPro doesn't realize it's right side up. That's fun. Okay. Damn. Look how close he is. That's me, camera, squirrel. Oh my god. It's so close. These guys are terrifying. Alright, he ran away. That makes me feel a little bit better. That's the weirdest experience I've ever had with a squirrel. Not that I spend my time searching out squirrels, but like, what the heck? Do not feed the squirrels. It's a bad idea. They have plenty of food and then you get squirrels like coming up to your feet and being scary, so don't feed the squirrels. I've decided to film this portion of the video before my camera battery runs out. Yeah, so probably thinking, I clicked on this video looking for wildlife photography, not necessarily squirrels and ducks, because they're kind of boring, right? We see them every single day. Not probably gonna win any awards, the squirrel picture. It's not gonna be your favorite picture that you've ever taken. But if you want to get good at wildlife photography, you can't wait until you like go somewhere amazing like a safari or a national park or something, because it's a really difficult form of photography. You're using a giant telephoto lens and they can be really hard to manipulate. So I think the hardest thing for me in wildlife photography is tracking the animal, because it's such a tiny space in your vision, and keeping the focus on it. My camera doesn't have the best autofocus. It's a Canon 77D. So it's working on it, but it's not the best. So keeping the animal in focus, and then you've got to balance shutter speed and ISO. These animals move super quickly, and you're also using a telephoto lens. Your shutter speed needs to be at least 1 over the length of your lens. And I have an ASPC sensor, which means I need to double that. No, 1.5 times that. So when I'm all the way out on this lens, I need to be using a shutter speed of at least 1/500th of a second, which is really short. So you have to figure out how to balance ISO and aperture and the more wide open you make the aperture, the harder it is to keep the animal in focus. So it's actually a really good thing to come out and practice with these kind of boring animals. But squirrels are a really great one because they're tiny and they move super fast. But they're not super afraid of humans, so you can probably follow one around with a camera and click away and it's not going to get super spooked. So they're a really great animal to practice with. So I would highly recommend that all of you who are stuck, bored, mad that you can't travel and take all your fun, adventurous photos like I am right now, go find some squirrels or whatever equivalent wildlife you have. To the forest, but the squirrels appear to be around here more, and I'm not very good at patience. So let's see if we can get something. There's one like right there. Let's see if it doesn't creep up on me again, because that's not fun. I discovered I do not like it when squirrels creep on me. But there he is, running away from my camera. Yay! I am now being circled by the squirrels. They're following me and getting closer. They're still cute though. They haven't attacked yet, so I'm gonna continue taking their pictures until I feel threatened by the tiny rodents. But I can see. I really can't see. Well, he's up on that branch. I'll add it in somewhere. It's like there. Right there. Alright. Yesterday, the ducks were not cooperating, neither were the humans, and my camera's stabilization was terrible, so I have duckling footage, but it is so shaky. So today I have brought my 50mm lens and my tripod, and hopefully between some combination of those, I also have my zoom, which I'm gonna try with the tripod. I'll be able to get stable duckling footage, because this is the mission now. Stable ducklings. I have made it. This is it. This is all I get right now. These trees and ducks and squirrels. So I'm gonna appreciate it as much as I possibly can. There's a robin up there, if you can see it. First dose of wildlife for the day. Oh my god, I think they're still asleep. Alright guys, pretty sure they're here. Because that moving thing there, that's Daddy Duck. Mama Duck is still at the top of there. I'm pretty sure she's got all the ducklings underneath her. I'm gonna go check. Huh. I don't see them. Where are your babies? They have all disappeared. Huh. Odd. Back in Squirrel Central. Tried. Is that a hummingbird? They have hummingbirds here. I had no idea they had hummingbirds here. Alright, so I'm gonna try to take some pictures. I might find some birds as well. Those are really birds are like the hardest thing to take pictures of because they're super tiny and they're always far away. They move really fast. So if you're ever looking for a challenge in wildlife photography, birds are definitely out. Two massive life hacks there. One, always bring an extra layer even if it's warm out because it just got really freaking cold. And then 2 dry bags. Best camera bag. Like, look at this. It's soaking wet, absolutely disgusting. All of my camera equipment is perfectly safe. Alright. I'm gonna try to find. That's how the wildlife knows when I want to take pictures of it. It just disappears. Squirrels have appeared. I am still cold. Thinking I'm not going to see any ducklings this morning because the mother duck is like, I don't know, responsible or something, and she's like, it's freaking cold. Oh look, I'm being attacked by the squirrel again. Hi. There he is. Getting closer. Getting closer. He's 4 feet away now. Dun, da, da. I think he's realized that I have no food. It's probably a good thing. It's freezing cold. Alright. Oh, there he goes. There's a squirrel in that tree. I only noticed because he started dropping nuts onto the ground. And now he sees me. Ducklings take like 4 or 5 for today, so it's the last shot this morning. It is sadly official. No ducklings this morning. They're still very much tucked under mom's wings, nice and cozy where they should be, and I am out in the freezing cold, not enjoying it.